Hello everybody, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Right then guys, so I'm just putting on this video actually for you this morning, just regarding following up a video that I put on a few days ago, last week actually, just regarding lots of chat, lots of talk about why is tourism down as of the header. The slowdown, the slow season, the low season, whatever you call this time of year in Thailand. Some people will say it's clearly the slow season, the lower season, because people are not coming over to this part of the world. They are staying back in Europe, going to other places this time of year, not so much coming over to Asia. So, and as I say, there's lots of articles online, lots of articles here in Thailand, some social medias. Even the Bangkok Post had made an article regarding it, and other agencies over here. What is actually going on, guys? What is happening at the moment with tourism in Thailand? The decline of tourism. This is the big question. What is actually happening? So it's quite normal, guys, for generally from after the Songkran period, which is in April. So once you've got out of April and you've got into May, then the tourism in Thailand generally does slow down. It's always been like that ever since I've been coming here, since the late 90s. So that's always been the way. Generally, you look at that from about May up until November. That is the sort of time that the low season, the decline, the slow season actually supposedly kicks in. Now they're actually saying this is the worst period of the time since lockdown started. Figures for the first 6 months are much lower than what they were. I do have some friends who are down in the tourist traps, because I'm up in the north of Thailand, so I'm actually not actually living in the tourist traps. I'm away from that. So maybe by seeing that I live away from that, I'm not actually seeing on a day-to-day basis, me personally, what actually is going on. I will be going down there actually very soon, so I will see what's going on. A friend of mine I was on a video call with. He was walking along the beach, and it was absolutely down in Pattaya, and it was absolutely dead. Nobody on the sunbeds on the beach. A lot of all the places that are normally busy were very quiet. Even the shopping centres were quiet. Normally the central shopping centres like heaving at the weekend. So just generally everywhere seems quiet. Hotels are saying that they're seriously down in bookings. They're also stating that people like that, some places are offering, half-price rooms. Apparently, not so much in the bigger hotels, but some of the people in the smaller, who are running like a smaller type of accommodation. Maybe they're running a bar with accommodation upstairs, or they've got accommodation slightly out of town. It's not central, tucked away on sois, on roads that are sort of away from the centre. Those kind of people. maybe struggling a little bit. I'm just going to have a slurp of my coffee, guys. Hope you don't mind. It's that time of day. That's nice. I'm just chilling here, actually, just relaxing in my kitchen, in my chair, look. Just chilling out in a little chair, and I just thought, yeah, I'll just sit here and relax and make this video. So yeah, all these places are offering discounts. There seems to be a bit of that going on, and some of the some of all the the local attractions are down. This is not just in there. Apparently down in Phuket, it's as dead as a dodo. It is well known down there for this time of year to be quiet anyway. But it just seems this year seems a little bit more excessive how quiet it is. So yes, it's we're trying to find the answer. What is actually really happening here. They do say that Bangkok's fine. They've still got lots of the hotels are saying that their bookings are fine. So the thing is with the Bangkok, you'll find people are flying in from their own country, flying in, maybe staying a couple of days there, and then moving on from there. So maybe guys, the Bangkok is not actually getting affected so much because of that reason. It's like a bit of a hub for people to move around. Maybe they're flying into Bangkok, staying a few days and going out to other places. So I'm just going to hit on that. So it seems at the moment that is happening. People are coming into Bangkok. They're either getting a connection flight going to Vietnam, Cambodia, or other places, or they're not coming in at all. They're just connecting flight and out. They're not even staying a couple of nights in Bangkok. They're just that's it. So that seems to be what's going on. So that is one of the reasons what is going on, and because the people's money is going further in these countries. Next reason, Thai baht is still very strong, and people are maybe going over to other countries, neighbouring countries, your Cambodias, your Vietnam, etc., to go in there where their money's stretching a little bit further. That does seem to be the case. And then you've got the Philippines as well, which is that little bit further out. People are going there. You've got Indonesia. So that seems to be the trend. And by all accounts, the Chinese market has really, really slumped as well. So that is so it seems to be that is the reason. So you've got it's a low season anyway, guys. The Thai baht is staying strong. People are going off to other countries because their money is going further, and other countries are maybe offering their visas are a little bit more easier to stay there for a longer period of time. But still, Thailand at the moment, they're still offering 60 days to get in. They've got the DTB visa, Destination Thailand, for young people who are, I think it's under 40, I think it is, who want to come and be digital nomads. So they are still trying to, attract those kind of people to come in and stay long term. You can still stay here cheaply if you're getting renting a condo for a year. You can put a month's deposit down and stay for a year quite cheaply. That's compared to what it is at home. So there's still that availability for people who are on the nomad situation. So the people who are just coming here who maybe before will come in here for a month or something. Maybe they're coming over for 2 weeks or 3 weeks. They're making their trip shorter. Maybe people who are coming here more often, slightly just cutting back on things. So just generally what's happening in the world. So it'll be interesting to see, guys, what will happen in the next 6 months. What happens with tourism in Thailand. So, by the time the end of the year comes, when we get to December and into that, into that high season period, the higher season, then I suppose it's going to be a much clearer picture. Is this just a blip, or is this an ongoing thing that's going to happen? The thing is the Chinese market. That could be a little bit of the issue. Are they now going off to other places? Have they fallen out of love with Thailand? Let me just have some of my drink, guys. So that will be the big thing, but that will be the thing. What is actually happening there with that tourism of people coming into Thailand? But as I say, up in the north, I don't really, because I'm not living in a real tourist town. I don't get to see that. I'm up in the jungle, so it doesn't really affect me on a day-to-day basis. But yeah, it's something to keep an eye on, guys, and we'll see what happens in the coming months and see if it picks up. But certainly at the moment, it definitely seems at the moment that tourism is definitely in a decline. Right then, guys, I'm going to clock off now. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, which is important. We'll be putting on lots of content. As I said earlier, we've got a little bit of a trip going on very soon. So don't forget to look out for the channel and the videos that I put on. And I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Take care, keep the faith, keep smiling, and have a great day, guys.